Push on the carrot, live fire. Search piece. Sponge piece. Handle cartridge. Show and load. Ram cartridge. Pick it prime. Make ready! Cover your ears! Give! Fire! That was a little fuse. Okay, so the first command is going to be to search the piece. This man has a worm. It's an iron corkscrew at the end of the ramrod, and it's going to grab the remnants of the last powder charge from firing. The second man has a sponge. It's dipped in a bucket of water, so it's going to extinguish any embers that might still be in the cannon. Now listen, sponge piece. You hear that pop? That pop means that we now have a vacuum inside the cannon because I am covering the touch hole back here so no air is going through the cannon. If we don't hear a pop, that means I wasn't doing my job. Now the cannon is safe to be loaded. We're now going to bring forth the cartridge. Handle cartridge. The cartridge is kept in the ammo box far enough away from the big iron thing that goes boom. It's bred up to the cannon by the powder monkey. The first matros with the worm is now going to load it into the cannon. Load. This is a muzzle loader. It loads at the front. Ram cartridge. Now we have to ram it all the way down. See what he does? He lets go of the ramrod. Because just in case the cannon goes off, the cannonball, the ramrod, and his hands would go down the field if he's still holding onto the ramrod. So he lets go, make sure he doesn't lose his hands. The cannon is now loaded. I am now going to pick it prime. I have a brass pick so I can puncture the powder charge, opening it up so I can introduce a priming quill, which is a bird's feather filled with gunpowder. So now we have a fuse from outside the cannon to inside the cannon. I'll cover it with my hat to make sure that the cannon does not go off by accident. Now we fire the cannon with the lint stock. The lint stock holds what's called a slow match. This is a linen rope treated with saltpeter, so when you burn the end of it, it burns very slowly, but very hot, like the end of a cigar or cigarette. That's how we're going to fire the cannon. Now I need all your help. I'm going to say make ready, and I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and all you have to say is fire. Okay? Can you do that? Remember to cover your ears, though. Make ready. Cover your ears. 3, 2, 1. Fire! That was a good one. Boy, I felt it back here. Search piece. Give yourselves a round of applause. Great job. What you're going to see is a demonstration of firing of a volley of flintlock muskets. We all have these flintlock muskets, majority of us, except for me actually. They are firing the English pattern, land pattern musket, both the short land and the long land. And I actually have a civilian fowling piece, which you can tell does not fit a bayonet. But the rest of these muskets fit bayonets. But they all work pretty much the same way. We have the flintlock mechanism, which is where it gets the name, where you put a piece of flint in a lock, and you get a flint lock. Now what happens if flint hits steel? Who can tell me what happens? Who knows? Say it out loud. Sparks. Nice red hot sparks. It's going to shave off of this, what we call the steel or the hammer. Put a little bit of powder right here in the pan. It's going to ignite that, send a jet of fire through the touch hole, igniting the powder in the barrel, and that's what would project send the projectile out of the end of the barrel. We're just going to be firing blanks, but this is the procedure of what's going to happen. We're going to be given the command to prime and load. We're going to slap our cartridge boxes, take out our paper cartridge. This would have enough ammunition for the battle, and this is your paper cartridge, have enough powder for one shot. Musket ball will be at the bottom. These do not have musket balls, they're just blanks. You would use your 2 opposing teeth to rip the paper cartridge, pour a little bit of powder into that pan, like I said before, closing over that steel to protect it, to cast the musket about like this, to load the rest of the powder down the barrel. Just like the cannon, this is a muzzle loader. It means it has to be loaded up here at the muzzle, at the front. If I had a musket ball here in the paper and the musket ball would go down together and then ram down with the ramrod. You have to ram the ball all the way down to the powder, because if you don't, the pressure generated for firing will explode the barrel like a pipe bomb in your face and ruin your whole day. That's why you need the ramrod. Ram it all the way down, and also replace it, because if you accidentally leave it in your barrel and fire it at the enemy, you might create a nice red coat shish kebab on the other end, but you won't be able to reload. Then you will come back up to the shoulder, and that will let everyone know that we're ready to fire, because we all are going to fire together like a giant shotgun to rain lead on the enemy. Militia, have a care. Prime and load. They are bringing their muskets to the half-cocked position. This is the safety position. I can pull this trigger all day long right now, and it's not going to go off, because my musket does not go off half-cocked. That's why we have that saying. Let's have a care. Make ready. We then bring our muskets up, and now bring the lock back to the full cock position, ready to fire. Present. We'll now aim the muskets. Fire! Let it go off. Have a care. Make. Prime and load. Make ready. Present. Prime and load. Have a care. Make ready. Present. Half cock farlocks. Hammer stalls on. Shoulder farlocks. Secure your farlocks. Shoulder farlocks. Shut hands. You guys should be on half cock firelocks. Half cock firelocks. Shut pans. Fix your bayonets. Shoulder arms. Charge your bayonets. Ah! Shoulder your arms. Unfix bayonets. Make sure your barrel's facing the weapon. Shoulder your firelocks. Militia will retire Poise your firelocks. Dismissed. Right about face. Huzzah! Thank you so much for coming to the fall muster.